All right, ladies and gentlemen, here in 2 days, it's Thanksgiving. Insert crowd noise here. I'm just kidding. Yay! So, back when we were all kids, and it's only a couple years ago for me, but y'all old guys, golly. What are some things that you were looking forward to around this time when you were kids that are different than you look forward to now? We'll start with Mace Lou.
I used to really look forward to seeing my cousins. Not that I don't now, but like, not that I don't now, but like when we were kids, we'd run outside and play football, and like just like have fun and play games and stuff. And now you're just like, sup, how's life?
How's work?
Yeah, how's your child? Like, how's it being an adult now? You know what I mean? So that's the part that sucks. But yeah, I would say that the first thing that comes to mind is being able to go out and play. And now I see my other little like cousins and running around, their kids running around outside now and stuff. And I'm like, man, y'all living the life. But that's mainly really the only difference. We still get together. I mean, we still eat at my grandparents' house. Now I get to play poker with. Before I used to have to watch everyone play poker. Like, and be like, what are y'all doing? And now I actually get to be involved, so that's cool. But other than that, I think that's pretty much it, really. Can't really think of anything else.
My main thing is, I would always look forward to time off, right? Because when you're a kid, here comes Thanksgiving week and Christmas break and everything's coming off. And now you're like, you get Thanksgiving day off. Yay.
That's true. Yeah, you're right.
So my big thing would be like time off.
Did you know they shortened that this year? I think they're only getting like 3 days or 4 days instead of the whole week. Yeah.
What a time to be alive! Like when we, like thinking back at that, like having that week.
Having take it for granted.
Having no idea that we would want to be right back there again. It's crazy. Because getting together and like with cousins and stuff like that, playing, just having no responsibilities, like not thinking, crap, I have to make my like piece of food that I have to like bring or something like that. Like,
yeah, if you're going over to a friend's house, so bring something or
I'm responsible for stuffing now. Every year, Deanna wants me to make it. Make your stuffing. And before, of course, I didn't make anything. I would just show up at my grandma's house, and this was like stuff my face and go to my other grandma's house and go to my aunt's. And now I'm responsible for cooking, and I'm like, great. Now it's me. No, it's not fair. But that goes with like other holidays too. Christmas. I used to love Christmas. They used to buy me all these presents, and I used to get all these presents. It was great. Now you have to buy them, and you're like, oh, wait a second. Here goes $500 on Christmas present.
I don't know, but I guess that makes me. It's not like a bad thing. I guess that I would want to be back in those days, experience that. But I guess now it's not a bad thing that we're experiencing it a different way, because it's like a different way of looking at it. It's you have different. Like priorities in your head, like you're thankful, like having still people in your life, stuff like that. So
deep.
Yeah, because you're more appreciative of those moments. When you're a child, that's the norm, right? Being around your family and seeing all these people, that's just the normal. But it's just normal. Now it's like, all right, you kind of venture off and do your own thing. So it's like, I haven't seen them in X amount of time, and now we get to hang out and we get to see each other, watch the Cowboys lose, and all that fun stuff. So
we just lost some fans just now.
Yeah, but we gained a lot. Well, yeah. That's another thing, I didn't really watch football when I was young, so football during Thanksgiving is a good time,
So your like parents sit down, or your dad sit down and watch football while you're running in front of the TV. He's like, I'm trying to watch the game. I guess one different thing, like today, I had the job of bringing down all the Christmas decorations. That was my job.
Oh,
Here comes Christmas decorations.
Oh yeah.
I
That's definitely a thing.
I definitely would like to put it up already.
Yeah, and Bree's thing is like she's putting up the tree tomorrow.
Yes.
Like,
What?
that's how fast. Yeah,
yes.
she is.
Because it goes down really fast, and
Which means
This
I have
year's-
to put up Christmas lights, which I don't like doing. Takes so much time.
Which, in perspective, this is early November right now when we're doing this. So,
Yeah.
because when it comes out, it's gonna be late November. It's
They
gonna be
didn't
like
know that. Ruined spoiler alert. They thought this was live. Thank you.
I don't know when we record.
oh yeah.
But yeah, going back to like
They don't know when we're recording. This is early November.
No, when
even though
we record.
I said it was.
But going back to what Naomi said about like buying presents, it's funny because we're like maybe like 2 months ago we started like we saw sales like, oh, we should definitely start buying Christmas presents like now.
Yeah, that's a
kind
real
of
thing.
like doing it as fast as possible or as soon as possible anyway. Because
Black Friday.
Then Black Friday sales.
it's gonna be interesting this year because I feel like a lot of people are already doing sales randomly, and I feel like Black Friday isn't just a day; it's like more of like a week
It's like
thing now.
Yeah, I've been keeping up with them sales.
But I do miss having that one day of like crazy sales, the excitement of going to the store, it being hectic, and you're like, oh, get the Keurig or something like that,
Fight for the towels. We'd always fight for the towels every year. Towels would go like by so quickly.
Yeah.
If you're in the towel section, you were like, it's a bloodbath. People are like throwing down.
You're
for
like
those
using the towels to wipe the sweat.
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
I've never been Black Friday shopping.
That's so sad. You had such
I
a
know.
bad childhood. I remember. Well, I wasn't here, but my aunt had a story. Right, she lives in Amarillo, and she was because on Black Friday, at least a long time ago, they don't do it as much today, but they would have whatever you could purchase it, but you couldn't touch it yet. Right, so they have the sale where you could not touch it, and she was trying to get, I think they were Barbie dolls or something like that. So she said there's like a tower of all these Barbie dolls, right? And they're waiting. You wait an hour or whatever long before it launches to be able to get those sales. And she said the lady next to her was like stacking the Barbie dolls she wanted, right? Like putting them in place, right? So make sure she grabbed all the ones that she
at
wanted.
once, yeah.
And so she says they start counting down like 5, 4. And so my aunt like puts her hands on this huge old pile of Barbie dolls because they're all stacked up. And once they said 1, she just pushes. So she said this huge like tower of Barbie dolls just falls down and goes everywhere.
Savage.
Yeah, so.
I do
Black
remember
Friday
that
to play
because I
games.
remember even going to Walmart and they had like different areas of the store. Like, oh, the video game sale is going to be in the middle of produce section or something random.
You could get like the little map at the beginning of the store to see where everything was gonna be
Like,
at.
you go to produce, you go to TVs.
I worked at Walmart until they used to like wrap it. Well, they used to have
Like
those
saran
area,
wrap?
saran wrap, black saran wrap, and that was the worst. I hated working at Walmart during that time. It was a lot of work. And
It's
then,
just working in retail
Anywhere if you're in retail.
My first job was at Michael's, the arts and crafts store, and I remember we had to work super late setting up stuff, and like we would watch all these people come in, and we're like, ugh.
Hate you.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I was just pissed because I couldn't go shopping. I was just
And that's
working.
another thing. I think maybe that's why they're expanding some of the stuff, is so the people that have to be involved can kind of do their own shopping too, and that's why I think that whole craziness isn't quite a thing anymore. 'Cause even over the past couple years, Black Friday hasn't been as intense as it was, back then.
Yeah, in Big Spring used to be such a huge deal. You'd go there and the whole parking lot would be filled, and Walmart would be packed. It's still pretty busy, but it's definitely not what it was like, past couple years.
I guess super completely off subject, but kind of like the same feeling of when like a movie would come out in the movie theater, and you would go watch it like midnight, like the day of
Yes.
release.
Yeah.
The feeling of waiting like all night to watch a movie,
Yes.
and right once 12 o'clock hit, you watch it. And now movie releases are like 6 p.m.
Yeah, like
and
Thursday
the day before.
release.
Yeah.
I remember we used to do that all the time. We'd go midnight release, and we'd go
It'd
sit.
be packed.
It'd be so big. We'd have to get there early. We'd tell everybody, hey, you gotta get there early. We get good seats. We all be sitting there at the front of the line. Yeah, dude, those were the days. But yeah,
I miss Easter, like
What?
being a kid,
it's a whole different
like
month.
being a kid and doing Easter. Did you do that?
We would. It's so funny. So, I had assumed the general thing of Easter is like you hide the eggs, everyone goes fights for them. But my mom would always put the water hose down the middle of the lawn, and then so I would get like the left side of the lawn, and my older brother would get the right side of the lawn. So we wouldn't fight each other because she knows that I was kind of an athletic beast, and I would not let him get anything.
Was it that way or?
Yeah, of course. And so yeah, she would split it like that. And it's funny because we still like, she still does stuff like that. Like obviously it's not like little stuff, but we'll have like brisk teas will be hidden because I like really like brisk teas. So she'll hide like a thing of brisk teas. We'll have like 5 items that throughout the house we got to go search and find. So yeah,
That's super
So,
cool, actually.
I don't miss it yet because I'm still doing it. So,
Oh
I'm trying
my
to
God.
You're having adult Easter,
Yeah,
just
it's
like,
adult
Like,
Easter
after my,
eggs,
yeah,
where
but
it's
I'm
at.
still doing this.
oh, y'all don't do Easter no more?
Yeah, that's weird. One of the YouTubers I watch, he does Easter with all his friends. They're called the Vlog Squad. So there's like 15 of them that are all YouTube kind of famous or whatever. And he does it. He'll hide eggs in his house, and he obviously has like a huge house. And he'll put like 5 eggs. Like one has like $20,000 in it, the other one has like
God.
$10,000, and they'll just like ransack his house because they're like summer. So they're like pouring out rice in like containers.
Oh, dude.
Oh, it's so
Nothing
funny.
about that be okay. If you just ransack my house, I'm like, nope.
I mean, you'll be okay when you get that YouTube check and be like, ooh.
Y'all better clean up though.
Yeah. So shout out to all those retail employees that have to work here in
Yeah.
2 days. Here in 2 days, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and you know what's funny about that? You know, Thanksgiving, you can kind of say thanks. I got a shout out to my friends here that I steal their Netflix/HBO/Spotify because you know during this whole coronavirus thing, that's really got a hookup. You know, I've been able to watch all kinds of movies here.
You're welcome.
I'm like, ooh, Mace is online. I'm gonna kick him off, and I'm gonna watch my movie.
Does it do that?
No, it doesn't let you watch.
Oh, and since you know it's Thanksgiving, by the way, what we are mostly thankful for is for our strong 20 viewers out there that listen to us continuously.
Every week.
Yes, we love you. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Eat some extra mashed potatoes and pecan pie for me. Together on one spoon.
Rose.